Welcome to my channel, Stash to Cash. My name is Mrs. Lex, checking in today. I hope you are all well and doing okay. I'd like to say welcome to any newbies on board and anybody else tuning in. Thank you for doing so. Today's topic entails the best saving challenges to try. I want to reference 3 of the easiest ones I've ever done. You know, just to highlight that. I don't just want to say it, I actually want to show you the proof that I actually did it and completed it. Don't have the funds, but I do have the evidence. So I'm just going to list them. I've done the penny challenge, which I thought was easy. And I've done the £2 coin challenge, and I've also done the £5 note challenge. So as I've just said, I track every challenge that I do. I don't know if I've just mentioned it now or in previous videos. I mean, anybody that may have watched a previous video, it's something that I always do. And the reason why I feel you should track your saving challenges, I think that sometimes when you are slotting a note or a coin in a tin, if you don't have that visual aid, sometimes you can be tempted to open that unit, especially if it's a sealed unit. I personally don't need sealed unit or, you know, or one that you can open. Any one that I am given, I will use because I have become very disciplined, you know, so I can use an open unit or I can use a sealed one. It doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter whichever one I will be using, I will be tracking that amount, because when you see the figures, I think it's a good motivation. Whereas if you have a unit and you're just slotting coins or a note and you're shaking it, sometimes it just removes the temptation. Or you shake it and you think, I wonder if this is in there, or I don't know, I want to open it. But because it is tracked and noted, you can just open your budget binder at a glance and see the figure and be motivated. So the first challenge that I'm recommending is the penny challenge. And I know that people say the penny challenge, it may sound demeaning, but I've done it twice and completed it and made significant progress, and I'm doing my 3rd one. So to the right of me I have some evidence, so I'm just going to reach for it. So this was my round 1. You can see it clearly. It says the penny challenge up here. You know, this was just paper format, which was downloaded, no cost. And you can see there January 23, and you can see every box is ticked. And when I completed it, it was 713. That was my round 1. And my round 2 is my next one here. You can see I started it in August 23, and when I completed it, it was £717. 78p, and every box is ticked, you can see. And obviously since doing those, I've moved on to a smaller format penny challenge. This is my 3rd one. I haven't quite completed this. As you can see, I have boxes that have not been ticked, but I'm more than halfway through this challenge, and I know it's over £400 because I have tracked it. So that is my 3rd attempt, and it is very easy to do, you know. So that is the penny challenge, and I can say it's been tried and mastered, and it works, and I think that everybody should do it. Do not underestimate coins. So that's the penny challenge. The next challenge that I wanted to talk to you about is the £2 coin challenge, which I did last year. Obviously I had a tin. And it's a challenge that I do over 12 months. And the reason why I think it's very easy to do, it's because you have a tin, £2 coins, I get them sporadically. It's a novelty for me, just slotting a coin. You just slot it and you don't even think about it. And I did it for 12 months, and I actually saved. It was actually over £400. I think it was, yeah, 304. I'm just looking at a glance because, like I said, I've just tracked it. I can show it to you here. £342. And when I opened my unit, I opened it on this channel, and you can see here when I started it, 2024, £2 coins going in. It's all tracked and noted. There's the evidence, and I got to the last page here, and you can see it clearly. £3.42. And another thing I wanted to say about saving coins, can you see below it says 360? When I opened the tin, I had dropped £342, but when I opened it up, it was 360. And that is because I had the unit somewhere and maybe other family members were flagging it. So even though I tracked it and I was expecting £342, which you can see, when it was completed, I had 360. So somebody else in my family was slotting coins, you know, and that is a positive thing. You know, when you have a visual aid, other people flag it. And the last challenge that I want to speak to you about is the £5 note challenge, and why I like doing the £5 note challenge. I usually just do it in a small kitchen container. I don't have it on the table because obviously I've just started it recently. There isn't really much in there, but I just want to talk about it. It's because it is only a £5, and because it is only a £5, people can part with a £5, well, are willing to part with a £5 easily, and they slot up, they stack up easily, you know. And I did this challenge last year, and like I said, I track it. So I'm going to show you some evidence. So this is where I was tracking it. It says there, £5 note challenge. So you can see all of this organized chaos. This is the first page, all tracked, fivers. And it's what I did with the £5 note challenge. I gave myself a 6-month goal. So when it was 6 months, then I opened it up and then obviously used the funds for whatever I needed to do. So after 6 months, the total was, you can see it here, 505. And last year was quite challenging for me. So those funds were gifted. So that's why it says gifted below. And then I restarted it, and you can see it says round 2. Turn it over, more evidence, got to the end, and my final tally here on the next page is 280. So that was the £5 note challenge. And these challenges that I've just referenced, it's all been tried and tested. It works, and it will add up. If you put in the work, you will get a result, you know. It's, when I'm saying work, I mean, what I actually mean is being disciplined to do what you need to do, keeping it real. So having a saving unit, whether it's sealed or unsealed, you know how you are, so that's your choice. So that is what I wanted to share with you, that, you know, I don't think that saving units are old-fashioned. I think they have evolved, and that's why they're out there. Post office, gift shops, DIY shops. So there's been a significant movement, and I believe that significant movement is because of the cost of living. People are reaching for them, and I have just demonstrated that I have also reached for them, because obviously I want to make progress. You know, I sometimes think that, you know, when you are doing a saving challenge, what I like about saving challenges, you're not under duress. If there's a hiccup, you can pause. But sometimes when you do things in a bank, you know, if you pause for a moment or late, you know, there's so much late fees and, you know, everything else that's attached to that, you know. So that's why I like to do saving challenges. They can be tweaked. They're tailor-made at your feet. You can do them in at home in your own pace. You can start them and then stop them whenever you want to. So that is what I wanted to share with anyone today, that those are the 3 easiest or the best saving challenges that I have done. And, you know, I think that everybody should do them. So I hope that this information has been helpful to anyone tuning in. And I hope that you will try a challenge. Please comment if you have done so or about to try a saving challenge. I'd be very interested to know, you know, what you do and how you do it. You know, it'd be very interesting to Stash the Cash to know. So in the meantime, take care of yourself. Try a challenge. I think you should. And blessings from Stash the Cash. Goodbye for now.